Time to start this up again. Hello, Hefney. Hold on, I got to, what do you call it? Oh yeah, set all this stuff up. Chat overlay gets swapped to this. Okay, there's the chat. And then I go, man, I'm all over the place. Go here, I go here, I paste this into the chat. How many Divine Arts have you obtained since Pity Stream? None. I haven't even played the game at all. This is the first time that I've played SkyBlock since the Pity update. You get to listen to me laugh. This is all new. Angry? I'm sorry, you know, I'm sorry. I'd like to apologize. I didn't want to do it off stream, but I also didn't want to stream. So it was, you know, but that's why today we're ripping off the Band-Aid. We're ripping off the Band-Aid. Gotta get back to that #1 spot. We're working on it. Not really, we're not really working on it. Good afternoon. Hello, Cynthia. Hello. Whoa, bit of lag there. Alright, also we gotta make sure. Uh-oh. There's not that many of them. See what happens when you talk about the nails? They don't want to hear it. No, but like they're very much in the fall spirit, I think, right? I don't know. I think they're cool. Anyway. But I appreciate the compliment. You can see how long it's been since I've played on none of any of these cakes. Wow, it's been fucking forever since I've played. You know what, maybe I just buy those cakes at the really high price. Maybe I just buy these. I hate giving I'm a Pudding money, but whatever, you know, these are the price you gotta pay, literally, for the cakes. Okay, good, we're done now. My Meow 5ing has been greatly reduced, and I'm trying to get my class average 50 run to be the same as my 10,000th M5. That'd be really cool. That'd be a really cool milestone run. Looks like Aatrox is getting on. Who's mayor right now? Oh. Are there any cool Shen specials then, since it's spring? No. Man, they really just broke that ability of Diaz, right? We've been screwed out of 2 of these, of the special Shen specials. Oh well. Oh my god, racing helmet's down to 2.6. Damn. Damn. Okay. Anyway, let's get this mythic rabbit. If we do /pity, we can see that I am guaranteed a mythic. And, well, the divine, you know, we're pretty far away. But the mythic we're guaranteed. So let's get a mythic. Let's check. Oh, we're maxed. I'd like to buy a chocolate die. Okay. Farming Islands and Gold Mine. Alright, let's go to the Gold Mine. Let's get our rabbit pet out. Hello, Q&RXG. And then this should be a mythic. This should be a mythic rabbit. Let's see if it is. Incredible. All right. Let's keep going. Galaxy. Yeah, it's the last mythic that I needed. Oh, that one's invisible. That's a little annoying. Or maybe it just... There we go. It's below me. Got my braces tight and they hurt so bad. I'm really sorry to hear that. Teeth pain is some of the worst pain. In my opinion. I mean, I guess I'm not like the authoritative source on that, but... Alright. And now we claim Hitman. And we hope that we get a divine, because that'd be super cool. Nope. But hey, that's okay. We're making progress towards our... So we're missing 2 divines now. We're missing, yeah, 2 divines. So that means if we pity them both, we need to claim 3,025 eggs. And I will now be working on those off stream. I wasn't working on them off stream because I wanted to stream me getting the mythic, but I also didn't want to stream. So it was just kind of like a little bit of a lock. To go to work. Bye bye, Lyra. Bye, Trip. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I think that's about it. Oh, right. How expensive is the scoot? 55 mil. I told you this was going to go down in price. It's down 100 million coins. So now the question is it going to go further down in price? The answer is like a resounding yes. But I might just buy it. I might just buy it. Buy it. Okay. Okay. We'll buy it. Okay, we bought the frozen scoot. We're going to get the legendary armadillo out of my inventory. We're going to warp to the hub. Actually, we're going to /call cat. It's easier. And we're going to hire cat. Boom. Alright. And then we're going to warp to the dungeon hub and we're going to start playing some dungeons. Why not, you know? Why not? Well, I guess we're going to look for a party because, you know, those ones I'm not joining. Oh yeah, is there any new bestiary stuff? No. Is that a new one, Cynthia? Nope. Oh. You just like Cotton Puff? The rename didn't copy? Oh yeah, it only like changes it client side. It doesn't even, like, if you copy paste it, it's Kitty cat count. I don't want to play Archer. I don't want to play Archer. Sorry. Don't want to. Although I will go healer. Now that I think about it, I should be going healer. Doing anything interesting on a Hypixel SkyBlock vacation? I mean, it depends on your definition of interesting. Pick my current armor. Ah! Sorry, everybody. I hit my F11 key. Gonna have to fix that. Whoa. You're in the hoppity spirit. I do kind of love it. I mean, it depends on your definition of interesting. What did I do the last few days? Played a lot of Steam games. I got through a lot of the of my inventory. I have a whole section on Steam. Like I have a whole library called like I think it's called In Progress, which is like games that I want to play or games that I'm currently in the process of playing and trying to complete. Oh, you're right there. Oh, I do kind of love the spirit. Yeah. Yeah. And then so that's been quite nice. I'm doing a lot of games with my mom. I did 2 hikes. I went to a protest. Went to my local queer center. That was kind of cool. What else? I did a lot of like things like I I did a lot of what do you call it? I did a lot of medical stuff, including including I don't know how much information I need to cover up, so I'm just gonna cover up as much as I can, including injections. I'm starting injections. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty big. How are injections? I'm starting tomorrow, not today, or when I got them. So I'll let you know. I'll let you know. Thank you. Good luck. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I hope everything goes well. Did you get arrested? No, I didn't get arrested. You shouldn't get arrested for protesting. It is legal. The First Amendment of the Constitution gives people the right to the freedom of speech, assembly, meaning protesting, the press, various other things. Are you allowed to kick a cop in the head? No, but I didn't do that. I did a bad with my E last week. Uh-oh. I'm sorry to hear that. Then I slept basically the whole week. Yeah, I messed up. My my when I swapped my dosages to prepare for injections, oh man, I have been so tired. Yeah, I hear you. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, has it been super exciting? I guess not. But like, dude, my internet. It keeps dropping me. Anyway, what was I saying? Has it been super interesting? I don't know. Maybe not, but like, I've been having a good time. And the protest was fun. The protest was pretty fun. I brought my little trans flags. The people that I went with all brought their little trans flags. It was cute. How do you have 2 Hoppity left? I got up here. I got Galaxy because I got my guaranteed like from Mythic from the Pity, and now I gotta get my my 2 Divines. I'm missing 2 Divines. We beat Syzygy. We did beat Syzygy. Lamb and I played a puzzle game. It was called Syzygy, and we beat it. We beat Syzygy. Oh, right. That was a whole other thing. You didn't have max divine meter? I did not. That was a whole other thing that I did. There's a thing called Challenge Enthusiasts, and I completed one hell of a day and one hell of a week, which are challenges on Challenge Enthusiasts, which is a Steam group that curates like difficult to complete games, and they have little challenges that you can do. One of them is one hell of a day, which it gives you a tier 1 game and you have 24 hours to complete it, and then another one is one hell of a week, and it gives you 5 games to complete, all in a different genre, and then you have a week to complete all 5 of them. And I did both of them. That was kind of cool. Dumped a whole remaining bottle in my mouth at once because I missed basically a week. Oh boy. I don't know if that's how that works. I won't lie. Anyway, but it's been like 2 weeks since I've played, not even just SkyBlock, but Minecraft, so I'm gonna be really rusty. Which is not good, because like I don't even really know my routes anymore, considering Dungeon Breaker changed all of them. So my mouse sensitivity seems to be a bit different, but maybe that's just... I don't know. We'll figure it out. I think I should go up and help this person clear. Oh. I thought it said like booster cookies. So fucking true and real. Right, I'm healer, not tank. Really expected seismic wave to happen. Can I? That was my nail. My nail was hitting the A key. I was lifting it just enough off so that I would think I was hitting the A key, but my nail was still hitting it. That's pretty funny. Do you need efficiency 10 on Dungeon Breaker? You don't. You don't need efficiency 10, and in fact, you cannot enchant it at all. So. Oh, and I ordered 2 plushies, and they're coming here soon, and I'm really excited. I'm really excited for it. Do you like it more than stonking? I miss stonking. I don't miss it as much as a lot of the people that, you know, got really good at stonking miss it. But in general, I do like it more. But that's because I'm still being resistant to change. Instead of like adopting all of the routes that really make use of Dungeon Breaker and everything, I've just I've just like done my same routes, but now instead of having to ghost pick, I just get to mine the wall. So like that's really nice. For quality of life for me, it's really quite nice. Now in a few months people are gonna start yelling at me and being like, Lyra, why do you suck ass and you're not using these Dungeon Breaker strats? And then I'm gonna dislike Dungeon Breaker because I don't want to adopt those strats. Like I'm sure that there's a way that like I could just be like and dig down or whatever. That's actually pretty nice. I might make use of that. But like for the most part, I'm not making use of things like that, and I'm gonna eventually get yelled at for not doing it, and then that's gonna be a bummer, and I'm gonna be bummed out. Hey, my golden dragon is level 760. It's kind of neat. Hi, hello, how? See, like, not having a ghost pick there is quite nice. I wonder if I can just walk through this wall now. Darn skull. The term drawback thing is really annoying. Yeah, it only happens when you have flint arrows in your inventory. pick some up every now and again. Try the most efficient spider route of digging straight down into the spider from the top. See, like I'm not gonna do that. And eventually I'm gonna get yelled at for not doing that, but whatever. Such is life. Hold on. Cool. Clearing with wither goggles? Yeah. Yeah, I am. Is there an issue with Candy Comb where it reset after 6 months? Noted. Hey, where's my speed? Okay. You found Vega Divine? Fuck you, Malone. I'm happy for you. Fuck you. Then we calculated something about how the effect was counted, stored. Oh, that's kind of neat. It's a dupe. Oh, then I'm very happy to hear that. Smile. So are you unbanned yet, or are you still playing on someone else's account? Like 10 days, I don't remember. Oh, that's pretty neat. You're almost there. See, like this, that was very nice. Dungeon Breaker makes that a lot nicer. Now, is there like probably a way easier way to do this room? Now with Dungeon Breaker? 1,000,000%. Am I gonna learn it? No. But I will be like, hey, thanks Dungeon Breaker for making the route that I already know easier. Hi, good luck with the stream. Thanks, Tra. Gotta go have a scary meeting about the thing I DM'd a few days ago. Oh, yeah, sorry, I was gonna respond to that. I'm sorry that I didn't. I will still respond to it, because yeah. But I hope that meeting goes well. Did you change the handles? Fuck you. I know, it uses your handle now instead of your display name. It's okay. Appreciate that. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, Tra. I'm sorry. I'm really bad at responding to people. Oh shit. Man, I am rusty at this room, it turns out. Oops. Oh. Someone, I guess, did 2/3 of quiz. Okay. I assume this is what's missing, and it is. Yeah, the situation anyway, it's a lot better now. Well, I'm really glad to hear that. Oh, fuck. Hey Lyra. Hello goblins, I assume. It's gonna be fun trying to remember everyone's, or like trying to piece together what everyone's old name was instead of from the handle. Good night, have a good night playing M5. Good night, Hafni. Thanks for stopping by. I think I say that every time someone leaves. Why switch to handle YouTube? I don't know. It's really annoying. I mean, I do agree with you. I wish they hadn't. But it's the world we live in. YouTube keeps making changes to their website, and I like hate all of them. And I don't know why they do it, to be honest with you. It kind of reminds me of like the College Humor sketch with the Oreo CEO. Like, we made a good product. We can stop. You know, we can stop now. But they won't stop, folks. They won't stop. They put bedrock here? Maybe Grokpedia will help me. Changing your handle is a thing in your, like, I don't know what menu it is, but you can definitely do it. I changed mine. Nice route. Thank you. Yeah, it's optimal. Not everywhere you can mine down there, just pick the correct block. Oh, that's what I was doing wrong. I picked the wrong block. Oh, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. I'm all tapped hearing that there's bedrock at bottom, Spider. Yes. Let's not judge. Shut up. Yeah, how? Please don't crash me. Please don't crash me. Thank you. Okay, now don't flick emerald. I'm having a terrible weekend. Had to bury my cat. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry to hear that, goblins. That is not a good weekend at all. Sounds like a plan, how? Oops, I should go this way. Max fit 1 farm per garden. That is a lot. If it works, I guess. Oh, someone already got that secret. Uh-oh. Actually, I didn't take my meds today. This morning, rather. Although, to be honest with my sleep schedule, I've been taking my morning meds at like noon. Not even that far behind, but whatever. Okay. Oops. I'm new. Hello, Red X. Welcome in. Love seeing new faces around here. Oi. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like a really hard time, goblins. I'm sorry to hear it. I don't know if I have more helpful things to say. I can't lie. There you are. Stream is extremely helpful, to be honest. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I do what I can. I'm sorry that I've been on hiatus. Best comfort streamer. I'm thinking back to some of like what we talk about. I don't know if it's comforting. So far though, it's been pretty good. Today's been pretty good. Trans equals good equals comfort stream. Is that the requirement? It's just me being trans that makes the stream comfortable. Kinda. Aw. That's just an awesome person. Aw. Thank you. I try my best. I mean, I know I'm perfect, so, you know, it goes without saying, but... Oops. I don't want to steal that person's secrets. I should probably do the puzzle. Hello? Oh my goodness, the handle has changed. Strawberry. New handle, new me. Hell yes. At the I think I go to SkyBlock. I'm playing over here. I quit Minecraft, but want to come back. Do you have any tips? Not really. Not really. Not really. My tip is to do what you enjoy, which is like a really not like precise or accurate or actionable tip, but like, I don't know. If you really don't like mining, don't listen to the people that tell you you gotta mine. You know what I mean? Just do what you enjoy. Even if farming makes less money, if you have more fun farming than mining, you're gonna end up making more money from farming in the long run. You know what I mean? That's my biggest tip. The reason I quit 1.5k hours on mining and I hated it. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's not a... Don't feel like you're alone in that situation. There's a lot of people that slog through things they don't enjoy. But at the end of the day, I think this is a video game, and the point is to have fun. And I have a lot of fun playing M5, so I play it. And when I don't have a lot of fun playing M5, I don't play it. And that has helped me, I think, in the long run. Music was fun to me. I mean, that's what I think. I think you gotta be fun maxing, you know? I think you always gotta be fun maxing. Why no Mythic Dillo? 26 minutes I'll have a Mythic Dillo. Cat's working on it right now. Ignore me now having to change all my links to my page everywhere. Yeah. Yeah. Are you number 1 in M5? Nope, I'm number 2. Plushierain passed me. I have 26,848, so 26.8k, and Plushierain has 28.4, so Plushierain has 1.6 more than me. Now, Plushierain quit, so Plushierain is not getting any more M5s, so I guess, in theory, I'll pass her eventually. But there's also Exo Alia, who may very well pass us both. So. Quitting before the 30k mark? Well, she quit because Dungeon Breaker. She just doesn't find Dungeon Breaker fun. I hope she comes back and plays some M5. I had a lot of fun playing with her, but... People gotta do what they gotta do. They gotta be fun maxing, as I've said, you gotta be fun maxing. And unfortunately, she is not fun maxing by playing dungeons at the moment. Yeah. It's this one. Sorry, my brain could not work on that problem in my head. I don't know why it couldn't, but it could not. It could not figure out which one of the which one of the graves it was. They're crypts. Yeah, they're called crypts. 2 out of 3. I bet it's the bat. And it was. Cool. Anyway. But yeah, I hope she comes back. She just gave me my Inferno minion back today. So she's really gone. She had my Inferno minion tier 11, which, to be completely honest with you, I forgot she had it. But hey! Actually, how far is Alia? Has Alia been playing? Oh, 20k. Okay, Alia hasn't been playing very much then. Real friends give out minions away for months and just forget about it. Yeah, exactly. You get it. You get it. I think Lily still has my Frozen Blaze, to be honest, and it's been like, yeah, she still has my Frozen Blaze. Oh man, or no, this is my Frozen Blaze, right? No, it doesn't have. No, that's probably my Frozen Blaze, to be honest. It looks like my Frozen Blaze. I think it was Caps. I gave Caps my my mole, and then I forgot that I gave them my mole. So then I went and just was like, oh, I guess I gotta get another mole. And I leveled up another mole. And then when I got it to level 100, Caps was like, oh shit, I still have your mole. And I was like, yeah, just keep it. I don't care. Or I think we traded moles. I think they gave me my mole back and I gave them the mole that I leveled. Because I am weird and want to keep the first version of things that I have. Either way. Oh, you're gonna... Okay. Huh. I guess I don't need to get those secrets then. Oh, and someone's doing this room. Wow, okay. Where the hell do I go then? 7 out of 8 waterfall? Okay, 0 out of 4, whatever this room is called. That's not bad. Damn it. 2 clicks away. Did you end up playing the new Pokemon? I did not. I did not. I don't even own it. Instead of spending $70 on it, I'd spent $70 on 2 Pokemon plushies. The thing is that I have basically been of the opinion that like I shouldn't play sequels until I've beaten the original game. I haven't beaten Breath of the Wild, so I don't have Tears of the Kingdom. I haven't finished Hollow Knight, so I don't own Silk Song. And I haven't finished PLA, so I don't own PLZA. I gotta finish them. I gotta finish them. That makes sense. I don't know, it makes sense for me. I should use a Pokemon gal. I was, and I kind of am, but the thing is that, like, I really, really love spin-off Pokemon games, and I don't so much love the mainline games. It's kind of weird. Like, have I finished New Pokemon Snap and Pokemon Snap the original? Yes. Have I 100%ed every Mystery Dungeon, including Super Mystery Dungeon, which takes, like, fucking forever? Yeah, I even reached Royal Rank on Gates to Infinity, which takes a hot minute. You know what I mean? Like, have I beaten Pokemon Rumble Blast and the other one, Pokemon Rumble? 100%. Have I beaten Pokemon fucking Picross, the eShop exclusive game for the Nintendo 3DS? 100% I've beaten Pokemon Picross. But mainline games? Not so much. Still follow like Pokemon Media, but last time I played an actual mainline was like Sun and Moon. Yeah, I mean that's. I mean, in my mind, PLA is not mainline. A lot of people have lots to say about that. I've played PLA. I have never played Scarlet Violet. I've played Sword and Shield enough to get the GameStop distributions of the Shiny Zamazenta and Zacian, which is I think like the first 30 minutes of the game. I've played that like 3 times. I've played BDSP, but I didn't complete Nat Dex. What else? I never touched Sun Moon or Ultra Sun Ultra Moon. I beat XY. I think that might be the last one. I think XY is the last one. And I played ORAS. And in preparation of ORAS being released, I went and rebeat Emerald on an emulator. And then I played ORAS and I went, this game sucks. And then I did not beat it. I stopped like right after they added Megas, like right after they introduced Megas, and I was like, no, we're not doing this. And then of course everyone talks about how great Mega Evolutions are, and I have to pretend like, oh yeah, no, they're pretty good, but that might have been where they lost me. And then every single gen since then they add another bullshit. Like I look every now and again and like there's a Pikachu the size of like a tower, and everyone's like, oh yeah, that's Dynamax, VMAX, Terrestrial, Mega, Ultra Beast Pikachu. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening? I did not fuck with Dynamax. I'm not fucking with Dynamax. I'm not fucking with Gigantamax. I'm not fucking with Terra Steel. I'm not fucking with it, which is fine, you know. Like, I'm a fossil Pokemon. I'm Anorith. I'm sitting over here, and that's fine. But I love that the people that love Pokemon. Because I still love Pokemon. I do. But I love the spin-offs. That's where you can find me. Playing the spin-offs. Gen 4 Purist. Yes! Yes! That's why I love BDSP so much. Took me back. Everyone really had a lot of hatred for BDSP, and I don't know. I was never feeling it. Did I complete the Nat Dex? No. However, my ex became like super addicted with BDSP, and she like completed the Nat Dex within a week. It was kind of scary to watch, to be honest. I'd like go to bed and I'd wake up and she'd be on the couch still playing BDSP. I mean, she was locked in. But it was really fun watching someone in real time learn how the underground worked. Because I remember that, like, from my childhood, being like, what the fuck, how do I do this? And then just watching someone else in real time try to figure it out. It brought me a lot of joy. It brought me back to when I was trying to figure out how the fuck the underground worked. It is such a disservice to the soundtrack remasters in BDSP. That is true. That is true, but like, whatever. Cynthia's theme still went hard. That's all I really remember. Okay. What is missing? It's probably this one, right? Nope. I have no idea what it is. Is it this one? No, I mean, I really doubt it. It's probably... Oh, it is this one. Okay, well. That's shocking to me, but hey, whatever. I don't know. What to talk about? What to talk about? What to talk about? Anyone have a topic? I'm unoriginal. I can't think of one myself. Oops. I also can't ether warp. Okay. Ah. Oh no. Now we're good. New Diana thoughts? I haven't really seen it, to be honest. So they added a lot of mobs. I saw that. They also changed how burrows work. So like, you can... There's like a stat that changes how many burrows are in the burrow length. Is that a thing? They added tracking, which is a stat. What does tracking do? I don't know. I don't know how I'm feeling about it, to be honest. What update would you like to see the most? I'm not really... I don't know. I'm a bit of a hater. Oh, tracking is elusives, right. How'd your Hoppity Pitty go? I got Galaxy, got my Mythic guaranteed. Didn't get the Divine, but that's because I'm not, I'm not there yet. I'm only at 1975 out of 2500. Just not really in the mood for playing the event. I hear that. I hear that. I don't know. I'm not so good at like figuring out what kind of update I'd like to see the most. I mean, I'm biased because like I play a lot of dungeons, but I don't really have like a dungeon idea, if you know what I mean. Like, I would love to have a 4th perk for Paul and Aatrox. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, wait, I have an answer for you. I'd love to finish the foraging update. I loved foraging. I had a ton of fun with it. And it's technically only 1/3 done. I would love to see the rest of it. If they ever finish it. I guess that's it's a lame answer, but that's my genuine answer to you. Foraging and fishing updates? Yeah, I mean, I would love to see a foraging update. Fishing update? I don't hate fishing. But I'm definitely not as excited about it as I am foraging. Foraging next tile comes in 2026. Yeah, I mean, I figured as much even back in July, but oh well. Did the party explode? The party did explode. Yeah. It's a delicate thing. The party. That'd be kind of cool. Hey, there's a Twilight Tiger. Warp D hub. Let's see if we can find a party. Hey, that's not bad. Oh, my thing is broken. I guess I'll just join this one. My SkyHanni preview is broken. Hey, that's my boy right there. He said yoink. Three tanks. Draw, do you really want to be tank? Oh, BH, okay. 3 tanks? Dude, we'll never die with 3 tanks. We'll never die. Sand Dungeon, oh wait, it's Kudra on Alpha now. Sand Dungeon is not real. Kudra on Alpha now. My inv isn't ready. Their inventory is not ready. Thumbs up. Yoink. Oh, Tonk. Tonk. Hey, we have a Tonk. I'm so angry at your level 522. I want to be level 522, but I can't be. I can't be. I need one more fucking rabbit. Oh, this was gravel. I thought it was trap. Am I blind? Should I get my eyes checked? I really thought this was trap. Oh, man. Good Lord, gravel and pipes and planes and trains and automobiles. I really shouldn't kill Fells with hype. Oh, dude, this dungeon just screwed me. I mean, this is crazy. Do I even know how to get red blue at the same time on this? I don't think I can. I don't think I can. I could have. Now I can't. I could have done. Yeah. My bad. Okay, 3-tick water is meta. You're gonna meet a lot of people in your dungeon career that are gonna tell you that 3-tick water is actually like really bad and cringe. And they are wrong. 3-tick water, new meta. M5 PB. My PB? tell you in boss. Oh, that chest has already been searched. It's already been searched, chat. And no one is doing 2-4 Dino Dig Site. Use 131. It's not 131 anymore. Well, it was never, to be honest with you. It was 134, I think. But let me check. PV. $134. I wanted to get a sub 130, but it's, I mean, now it's not really so likely given that you can't door skip. Maybe you can still 0 second. I don't really know. That run was so ass. It was pretty bad. Yeah, it was pretty bad. I mean, I certainly didn't help things, but I'm gonna blame everyone else. I'm gonna blame Tank. You can if you really want to. I don't. I mean, it'd be nice to get a 130, but who really cares? Oh, hey guys, lyraava is live right now. That's interesting. Maybe I should watch her. She's really cool. Sorry, I got the notification on my phone. Why do I get the notification on my phone when I myself go live? Like, of course, I know I went live. I'm the one who went live. Jumping above 145 is trash. You should do bad things to yourself about it. So true and real. I don't know. Like, I mean, but it's just like, it's just how people play the game, I guess. Some people play the game with a gun to their head, and some people don't. It is really interesting to me to watch, like, the people that play with a gun to their head be unable to comprehend that some people find the game fun when they don't have a gun to their head. Ooh, treasure tally, 1 million coin. Ooh. I'm never turning that down. 4 out of 6 on this room is not something that I really want to entertain. Seems like I might have to. Oh, we have like no crypts. Well, we can change that. I can get 2 crypts. Come on. Cool. 0.51% on entrance completions because I soloed it for some dragon frags. You sound like my friend Lily. She has this weird, like, self-imposed Iron Man set of rules, and that's one of the things she would definitely do. Evdia maxing. Evdia also does love playing entrance. That is true. I'll let Shaw have this one. Someone else is doing that. First, oh my god, Arn, you were the first person in the stream. Welcome in. That's why I like having a super fan like Arn. Do you have weird Iron Woman like restrictions? It's bronze main where I can only do trade stuff if I can't drop / craft it first. Interesting. Interesting. Congrats, Arn. I know Arn worked hard for it, so I'm really glad that Arn got the coveted first spot. Jamal Abdel using for livids. SkyHanni. Alright, hopefully the bat is still down here. Okay, it is. I was a little nervous about that. We gotta go help the top left. Cool. Bad BR. Bro. It's not the blood rush that's the problem, it's the blood camp. It's 80 seconds. Bad blood rush. I mean, the blood rush is also bad, but whatever. If I wanted good runs, I wouldn't be in PF. You know what I mean? Alright, that's that room cleared. It's not very nice, is it? Have some faith. Listen, it's a matter of having realistic expectations. One of good runs I've overdosed on fiber supplements. +2, +2. I'll give you a +2 on that one. I can just break dirt with Dungeon Breaker now, right? Like, can I just... Oh, moly. What? I can't break this, though. Oh, but I can break this. Oh, I can just get out of here way faster. Oh. These are the things you'll learn. Also, I was too obsessed with trying to figure out how to do the dirt thing that I forgot to actually clear the dungeon. But that's okay, because the blood rush is 55 seconds, so it's not like I'm going to cost anyone anything. I think that was probably Tra that leapt to me. So Tra can have it. Let's probably... I would imagine this is the last secret in this room. I would hope. And it is. Cool. Let's do the 1x2 in the top of the dungeon. So I played only M2 after DB came out, so I could fuck around with it and not toss the runs. I mean, fair. But counter argument, I get to toss the runs, and I'm immune to criticism because I'm the second highest level in the party. Smile. Carry me in M5? I thought I already did. I thought I already did. Also, welcome in, Salamanders. Only worry with Dungeon Breaker is that people are going to be toxic at ridiculously low floor for not already having Dungeon Breaker. I mean, isn't it really cheap? I see your point, but isn't it really cheap? You cracked the code. Yup. We can never carry one enough in M5. Okay, that's true. That is true. I guess you're right, goblins. I guess you're right. So true, Salamander. So true. Oh, right. That's why you get the liver first. Because the chest can be locked. Right. Carry you an F7? I don't play F7. I'm all done with that. Thank goodness. But I'm all done with that. Whoa. Starting streaming, to be honest. Right, I don't need to do that anymore. Sorry, it's like burned into my brain to do that. You know what? You know what? This secret is being very rude to me. Well, I guess that works. Not exactly pretty, but I'll take it. So we're doing the art from a profile picture, then start an actual Iron Man profile plus do randoms. Dude, the Iron Man, I still don't think I'm ever going to do it, but I have been routing it. Hell nah. I don't think I'm ever gonna do it. I really don't. The more I route it, the more I'm like, this would fucking suck. Bingo are basically practice assignments. Yeah. Can you rank all the dungeon boss fights based on how much you like them? Sure. Let's see. Livid number 1. Let's see. Let me like give you a cursory and then I can try to rank them. Floor 1 is very boring. I'm biased. F5 literally it has to be the top. Like it just has to be. So it's up there at the top. F1 I find very boring. F2 I find annoying because I still live in a world where warrior one taps me no matter what my kata level is. So I'm still a little bit angry at F2. F3 I find to be ridiculously boring. F4 I find to be somewhat engaging. I've come around a lot on the F4 boss fight. I used to hate it a lot. Now I don't really hate it at all, to be honest. It's just not my cup of tea. F6 I do actually find pretty fun, especially when you're Archer and you're just like walking through all of the terracottas. I do have a lot of fun with that. And F7 I find actively to be like abysmal. And I don't like it at all. So, given all of that, how would I rank the bosses? I think starting from the bottom, the ones that I actively dislike, F7 at the bottom. Then I think probably F3. Second to bottom. It's just really, really, really boring. And doesn't have much else going for it. Then I would put I'd put F2. So 7, 3, 2, 1, 6, 4, 5. That's what I would put, I think. That's what I would say. 5 at the top, then 4, then 6, then 1, and then 2, then 3, then 7. I think that makes sense. F1 at number 4 is wild. It's not fun. This is not fun. I'm sorry. We love tier slop. Yeah, I'd say definitely F5, like S tier. I'd say S tier. You'll never believe it. I learned Secret Story. Let's go. Let's go. I'm very happy to hear that. Excuse me. Why is F1 so high? I'm surprised it's not like 5, 6. Because it's only... So the thing is that, like, if I find something to be boring, like just incredibly boring, I think that's inoffensive. Whereas something that I find to be unfun actively, I think is offensive. F1's biggest crime is that it's just not engaging, which is fine. It's like the first boss, it's not expected to be engaging. F7 is just unfun. F3 is also, it's like F1, except it's like 3 times as long. And then F2, again, I still have a little bit of unfair hatred for it, considering Warrior really did used to one-shot you no matter what your kata level was. And so, you know, I have a lot of hatred for it towards that. You're going to say that's unfair, because that's not how it works anymore, and I'm going to say it's my tier list. So, get owned. Okay, not that one. That's a bad block to pick. What do you like about F5, boss? Well, I'm number 2 M5. Like, I need to say that M5's at the top. But what do I like about it? It's like the perfect amount of length, I think. It gives me enough time to go and organize my inventory, or like get ender pearls from my sacks, just like do shit. And I do have a lot of fun as mage, looking for the correct thing. How is F5 better boss than F1 boss? Well, for one, you're playing F5, which comes into consideration. You know what I mean? You have to take that into consideration, I think. So you're already playing the best floor, so you're already just generally happier than when you're playing F1, where you're only playing it to level Hecatomb and or get 1k F7 or F1 completions. We're talking about boss, not floor. Well, it's my tier list, so. And then secondarily, like, it's quite fun. It feels really good when you go look at Livid and you like one-shot him with Mage. That feels great. One-shotting Bonzo, who gives a fuck? It's Bonzo. One-shotting Livid? Damn, that's Livid, man. That's Livid. That's pretty cool. Alright, so short now, I don't think I like it. Well, the good news is that it'll grow. And you've learned. You know, learning is important, but I am sorry because it takes a while to grow it, and it is a bummer having short hair when you don't want short hair. One-shotting Spirit Bear is also impressive. That's true. I like the F5 boss. I like it when I'm mage. I like it when I'm not mage. I like it. I'm a fan. That's why, by the way, F1 isn't as low as everything else. F1... If I was like, F1 is boring, it's the worst boss, like bottom of the list, then I would understand why you'd be like, why is F5 then at the top of the list? But I'm trying to be consistent. Growing my hair out, it's fun. My hair grows pretty fast. That's nice. Having hair that grows fast is nice. Trying out long hair is cool, I think. I mean, I'm biased, obviously. Not everyone is experiencing nascent gender dysphoria, but, you know, whatever. One-shotting Spirit Bear isn't that impressive anymore. Most mages can do it with goggles and loving CP. Yeah, I know, but, like, it still feels impressive when you do it for the first time. In my humble opinion. How did I miss a mob? Where's the mob? You got hair below my shoulders. Ooh. I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. But I'm almost to the length where I can do bangs, and I'm very excited for that. I'm very excited. I mean, that's more in the my hair is much shorter in the front than it is in the back, but the front's getting there. The front is getting there. What the hell? Someone is addicted to not finishing rooms. What the hell? Why is it always n-1 out of n? What the fuck? Dungeon Breaker, that diamond pick? Yes. Oh, is Dungeon Breaker better than Diamond Pick? Well, Diamond Pick doesn't work anymore. You can only use Dungeon Breaker to break blocks in dungeons. I should do bangs. I mean, I'm excited to do them. I'm excited to do them. Not everyone is, I get it, but I've been looking forward to it. My hairstylist, every time I go, she's just like, well, it's not long enough to do like real bangs, so you know. And then like the only short cut she does is a bob, so I look like a Karen, and then I gotta go home and wash my hair and be like, I'm not looking like this. I'm not going out looking like this. I look like I'm about to ask for the manager. How do I feel about bobby hair? It's not, I don't like bobs, but the thing is that like I don't like bobs just because like I think I like longer hair, and bob is like by definition a short hairstyle, and also like my mom has always had a bob, so that's probably part of it, you know. Although Freud would be upset at me for that, because Freud's the whole thing is like you want to fuck your mom, but I don't think I do, so that might be a part of it. I don't know. I haven't really psychoanalyzed myself on that level. Wanna what, your mom? You heard me. I said I don't want to, but Freud really did. Freud like made it his whole career, and then we all acted like he actually had like some important things to say for some reason. Yeah, I don't know. My hair is like just getting to my shoulders now. It's not getting past it. It's getting long. I mean, it's been growing since... When was the last time I got my hair like cut? Like June of last year. I've gotten it trimmed since then. I've gotten it trimmed twice, but... So true, goblins. Freud is so problematic. He's pretty problematic, to be honest. Lyraava, a miracle. Hey, Ice-T. I think my pet theory is that like Freud was like really drunk, and he just like admitted to someone drunkenly like, we all want to fuck our mom, right? And then everyone was like, that's just you, man. That's just you. And he was like, no, no, no. That's everyone. That's literally everyone. And they were like, I think it's just you, man. He was like, no, no, no. Look. And then he like wrote 5 million books about it. No, man. It's not just me. It's not just me. It's everyone. That's my personal theory, and you can't convince me otherwise. This is not how you do this room. Well, maybe it's how you do the room, but it's not how I do the room. We kill the bat. Yeah, thank you. Alright, and then we grab this Wither Essence. Okay, cool. This is fine. The run will get done. Ugh. And the science gets done, and you make a neat gun for the people who are still alive. You know what I'm talking about? Gamers in 2006 know what I'm talking about. Wish of RNG meter and Hoppity came true. I know! I was praying every day! I was praying every day. And lo and behold, on the 8th day, God said, let there be RNG meter. I forgot about that. Sorry, my bad. And we appreciated it. And, you know, we were like, you almost made it perfect in just the week, God. Don't feel bad. You just forgot like a couple of things. A better style of governance than capitalism and Hoppity RNG meter. And it's basically just those two things. And of the two, I mean, me personally, definitely, I'm just kidding. Definitely I take Hoppity over the... I'm selfish, I'm biased. We all know this. Whoops. Use 1.8 for dungeons? Yeah, I think I am. So 1.8. I don't need to anymore, I guess, but I am. I think it's just force of habit. I just typed Minecraft launcher into my little search bar, and then I hit play game when it loaded, and I guess 1.8 was the last thing that I had played. 1.21 before? Well, I don't know. Maybe. Who knows these things? All right. I guess let's go finish this 1x2. 1 out of 5. What the hell did you get? Killed bat and nothing else? So you just use SH for mod? Yeah. 1.21. I mean, I use SBE. The map is SBE. I use SBE and SkyHanni. It's pretty much the only mods that I use. I'm boring. I'm boring. What can I say? One doesn't have a good map yet. Yeah, I mean, when they make SBE map in 1.21, I'll use it. 100p. When SkyBlocker does a decent map. I've heard good things about SkyBlocker. Ice spray incoming. What? This game is bullshit. I literally killed one frozen adventure to get an ice spray. What the fuck is wrong with this game? Already threatening with 1.1, 1.10. Threatening. Yeah, I mean, it's the problem with going to latest, is that latest keeps changing. But I have hope. I dream of a future where I can play on 1.2 and 1.5 and have all of the amenities that I have on 1.8.9. And that dream will come to pass. Dude, I feel like I was locked in on the movement this run. Am I crazy? Do I still suck? Probably I just still suck, but hey, I'm quite content. Boy, what the hell? SH is actually keeping up to date and works 1.21, so won't be affected by HPSP's threats of 21.10. Well, there you go. SkyHanni, my goat. SkyHanni remains the goat. Just incredible. Also, 306, I think. Yeah, 306. Let's go. That guy got star. Go him. Chimera Win says aura. Oh man. Dude. Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't that the equivalent of saying swag? Yo, I got a handle. Swag. Yo. Whatever. Oh, man. Aura equals fleek? Oh, it's on fleek. There are people that would say swag to that? I guess so. Do you have bank 5 on your island? Yeah, of course. I have a ton of bank 5 on my island. What do you think I am? I'm interested in buying 4. Alright, we can make that work. Oops. There we go. 30k each? Sure. Let's do it. Do a downtime after this run. I'll wait in your aisle. Alright. Let me finish this run, obviously. Oops. Grinding farming recently? Huge. Oh. Well, there goes our mage. Tough luck. Ah, that's tough. Well, Trough, if you want to keep playing, I'll be in the party. Notice you have a new PFP. I'm pretty sure Ice-T's profile picture has been the Clippy for for a while. Am I wrong? I don't know. Let's go to our private island. Trade. Boom. Thank you. No problem. Rate my set. Oops. The Harvester helmet skin is kind of aura. It's pretty good. The spooky dye goes hard. God damn. God damn. You're balling out. Oh yeah, warp hub. Ready, everybody? Boom. +3 SkyBlock XP. So now we go here, we go properties, we go 20 XP remain, and it is all hoppity. So we should center it a little bit. Let's center it. 20 XP remain. $20 of which is hoppity. What does the perk even do? Grants 300 mining spread while mining hardstone, apparently. Seems pretty useless. Oh no, consumes 10% less energy when tunneling. That's kind of neat. Energy? Yeah, when you're mining with Armadillo, it uses energy to break blocks. Like when you sit on it? Yeah, when you sit on it. Oops. I don't need to do that anymore. I don't need to do that anymore. Okay, I guess we're making a staircase. Where did you go? There you are. I gotta get better at that one. Useless perk, but it's SkyBlock XP? Yeah! I mean, that's why I bought it. I didn't buy it for the perk, I bought it for the SkyBlock XP. We all know this about me. Okay. The mage is dead. Char's probably gonna revive. Okay, I shouldn't go this way. I should go going this way. Yeah, let's do pit. Oh, I thought I got the beating heart from the fucking bat, but I killed a different mob with my hype. That's kind of funny. We should do buy blood. You're fighting 26k plus runs of heaven to do that, you're okay. I know. It's baked into the muscle memory. It's baked in. It came for free with my humanity. I'm just gonna let the other people do the run. I'm just gonna sit here and look pretty. Since some already had Mythic Dolo. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy that they added it so now there's no bugged XP. That makes me quite happy. I'm getting better, oh man, with typing, but... Oh yeah, there's no tank. Okay, well, I hope this mage can do it. Do it, mage. Do it a little bit better. Oh, dear God. Thanks. Not less than 500 mil? Well, it should be like free. It's 50 mil insta buy. I mean, well, I guess it's 51 mil insta buy if you have a legendary, plus the price of a legendary armadillo. But there's no way legendary armadillos are 400 mil. Right? It's that low. Yeah, yeah. I bought it earlier this on the stream for 55 mil insta buy. Okay, I guess I gotta remember that that one is just that block just doesn't want to be mined. It's so weird. I almost did it again. I'm getting watchdog. It has a torch on it. Oh, is that why? It doesn't want to break the torch. That's crazy. Oh. We have that secret and nothing else. Now that's a little bit crazy, isn't it? Don't we think? So some seemingly random blocks are unbreakable. Interesting. Had real RNG drop last Marina, a vial. That's huge. Congrats. Pretty good run considering our mage died in clear or in blood rush. Whatever. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying. Blocks with things like pressure plates on it. No, I get it. If you break the block, then the torch should break. So instead of figuring out how to code that, they were just like, you can't break the block. Done. It's very odd, but I get it. I at least see the logic behind it. Just make the thing fly. No, right? Not that deep. Well. If you're a Hypixel admin, it was that deep. Okay, buddy. Give me the drop. Thanks. I don't see the reasoning personally. Surely we have technology to make torches fly. Can we stop fucking around and frost the whole Pop-Tart? We have the technology. Come on, thanks. Crystals of each can you place in your garden? I have no idea. Anyone know? I feel like it's 3, but I have actually no proof of that. Cool. One farm alone uses 8. That's pretty crazy. I don't know. I mean, only one way to find out, I guess. Can't type, apparently. The thing about the vial is that it was for my second job as ever. God damn. RNG carry? I mean, like, take what you can get, I guess. Second job as ever, vial is pretty crazy. You don't have any of the bestiary magic find. You're just full oddsing that. Whoops, over here. Still haven't sold it. Just basking in the glory. I mean, mythic flying fish is helpful, but probably the money is more helpful. Prices are kind of low. I hear that. Oops. I don't need to do this anymore, in theory, but I'm still going to. Best 91 mil I spent was on my mushroom barn skin. You do love your cosmetics. Okay. Already have mythic flying fish. Oh, well then it's not useful. Definitely the money is more useful if you already have one. I do? How do you know? Well, the spooky dyed armor set plus harvester helmet. You know, they spoke to your love. I bought a 50/50 M7 ice spray yesterday. How much? How much was it? $900 mil. Holy camole. All just the freeze the same time. Yeah, but it's aura, it's swag. You have to understand, it's swag aura. According to some people, it's an absolute steal. Not according to this people. But if you like it, it's worth the price. That's what I always say. It's actually not what I always say, but it is basically what I always say. Sorry about chopped net. It's chill. It's chill, guy. Don't even trip. Well, they call me the puzzler from the Dwarven Mines. Orange, blue, green. Let's go, or sorry, yellow, apparently. Yeah, this works. Okay. Gold, emerald, clay. Gold, emerald, clay. Cool. I am not going to be getting the prints. Someone is going to be doing gravel, I imagine, so I will just get out of the room and do this room. Which will probably honestly take me longer than gravel. Zero out of 5 this room. Now that's interesting. Let's do trap. Someone make me poultry embryo on shredded starch root. Well, if you phrase it like that, it doesn't sound so appealing. I got a Steam notification. I don't even know what that sounded like. That was such a weird noise. Number 1 M2. Holy! That was Steam? That was Steam. Spooky notification. It was kind of spooky. Don't tell Zordon. Is Zordon going for number 1 M2 or something? Did you snipe it from him? Yeah, he had it before me. Oh shit. I won't tell him then. At Zordon. I passed by like 300, now he's playing M2 again. Oh shit. Can you finally cheese trap now? No. Good. The Scoreboard is going to be massive profit. As damn true. Whatever. Oh man. Greenhouse garden tomorrow. So true. Shouldn't have gone our way. Ah, you're chill. It's gonna be so many unique visitors that you can get the next 3 XP. So true. I mean, I'm like, I don't know. I'll get it. I'll get the last XP. It'll happen. It'll happen. Smile. I should really go clear the right half of the dungeon. That's what I'm gonna do. 3 out of 8 is really... No, never mind. Someone else is doing it. Okay, cool. Can you do /pity? So I can sense. I'm at 1975 out of 2500 for Divine. I missed one of the item pickups up there. I don't know which one, and I'm not going to figure it out. I'm just going to go with 7 out of 8. I'll do trap. Who cares? Who cares? It's 2 secrets for free. The bat? It wasn't. It was 4. It was 3 out of 8, and I was by whatever you call it. Ooh, new handle. New handle. Trap is fun. That's what I've heard. What? No. Close that. I can trap faster. No! That's my sense of self-worth. New handle? Yeah, Stella our Goblin. New handle. And PFP. That's true, but I can't really tell what the PFP is. I'm sorry to say. It's like all white. PFP is a flashbang. Oh, it's just the sketch for right now. Okay, that explains it. Wow. It's never unlocked, man. It's never unlocked. It bums me out. It bums me out. To be honest, it makes me upset. 0 out of 7 quartz night. That sounds right. I don't need the ghost pick anymore. Don't tell Legion books until the end of V2. It's good advice. Good advice. Finally finished Mudworm shards. Dude, those are annoying. Those are annoying. I can't lie. Well, of chimes are under 100 mil per. Are they really? They're that cheap? Oh my god! Holy shit! Why? Still number 1 for M5 collection? Nope. Plushierain is number 1. But Plushierain quit, so we might get it back. We're 1,300 away, give or take. Oops. The end of V2 was announced. They dropped to 84 mil per instabuy. Oh, has everyone just been like hoarding Chimera and then like they announced the update and everyone just immediately panic sold? That'd be really funny. Dick 9 sold a lot. I believe we would have gotten the update next mayor if they didn't vote for Aatrox as minister. Eh. A couple people in my guild with like 40 plus books. It's crazy to me how many people treat this game like a stock market. I mean, they have fun, I guess. So, go nuts, but that's crazy to me. How did Aatrox get minister? I don't know, I wasn't here. Sorry to report. I've been a bad SkyBlock player. Chimera should theoretically be more common now. Oh, interesting. Aren't you also hoarding Legion books? That's different. That's me, and something that I'm doing. So, like, that's chill. And to be honest with you, the main reason why I have Legion books is because I'm way too lazy to sell them. I don't have that many. I probably only have like 600 to 700 runs of Legion. Which I know sounds like a lot, but for the amount of runs that I've done, it's not very much at all. I don't have any Legion 5 books pre-made, and I think I have like 6 or 7 double chests of Legion. Legion 1s, I should specify, not Legion 5s. That would be an insane amount of money. 6-7. Shut up. 6-7! 6-7, oh my god, it's the number! It's the number! I'm not that mentally ill. Don't care, I'll still sell them. I mean, I appreciate it's a very kind offer that you've made. I appreciate it. But I'll sell them eventually. Just not quite yet. Boy, would I love to be able to walk in my Minecraft game. That would be so cool. I would love to be able to walk in my Minecraft game. 69 is still the best funny number. 69, I'll give it, I mean, it's better than 67. I'll give you that. Poor as hell. I believe in you, Salamanders. You can become rich. You just gotta manifest it, you know what I mean? You should subscribe to my online course. I teach you in, it's $650 a month, but it'll teach you how to drop ship books on Amazon, which is basically free money. My name is Ty Lopez. Two last breaths. I mean, I'd prefer a Shadow Fury. Whatever. Selling AI books on Amazon? Yeah. Exactly. Warp Gold. Pet. Rabbit. Let's use one of these. And let's make some more progress towards getting our guaranteed divine. Okay. We are now 1991 out of 2500. Making progress. $19.92. Oh yeah, /call hoppity. I don't think these count. Actually, let's test. Let's test this. 1992. People were born then. That's true. It is a year people were born. Oh my god, a new rabbit! When does that happen? That's crazy. Getting bullied for being poor. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. No, okay, that didn't count. That didn't give me a new rabbit on the pity progress. So we will not be buying the rest of them. Since I already have over 10 of them. Extremely rare Hoppity W. I know, it's extremely rare. I swear it like never happens. hell's going on? Let's not die to a shadow assassin. That would kind of bum me out. This is not the room that I thought it was. Mage died. 30 viewers. How's it feel to be a celebrity? It's weird. It's weird. I am basically the most popular person to have ever lived, so that's, you know, it comes with like a lot of pressure. Makes me nervous. To be honest, it is really weird having people watch my gameplay at all. I mean, I'm quite honored. I am deeply confused. I think that goes without saying. But it does make me feel a little weird. Because, like, it's fine in theory, and then you start imagining, like, I basically have, like, a classroom watching me right now. And that's... I don't know how I feel about that. .31k subs is quite an audience. The fact that 1,000 people, like 1,000 people, have clicked subscribe, more than that, 1,300 people have clicked subscribe, is also baffling to me. I don't like spend a lot of time thinking about it, but occasionally it does cross my mind, and then I'm like, what the? Like, that's crazy. Nobody's watching the gameplay, don't worry. Well, what are they watching? Everyone watching the hand cam? Oh. So you just excuse to show off your nails? That's so true. I started streaming 7 months before I painted my nails, but it was all just like in preparation. 30 viewer without posting vids or shorts is crazy. I know, I gotta post more content. I love the orange. I know, they're really cool, right? Like, these are their fall colors. They were like, you want to try a fall color? And I was like, nah, I always get pink. And then I was like, dude, this one was calling my name. And I was like, you know what? You know what? I'll do it. Shut up, goblins. I first watched your stream doing Diana those months ago. I knew your nails would be worth it. Yeah. Before I even had hand cam at all. You were an early adopter. Whoops. I could just sense it. No, I get it. It makes sense to me. Oh, I should have. Although I suck at the game. Can't be a Van Halen / guitar fan. You can be. You just don't gotta be hot for teacher. You know what I mean? I mean, it is weird because, like, I have taught a class before, so, like, I guess it's not like new that I have people watching me, but it just feels weirder, I guess, online. I'm not too sure why, but it does. The vibes are. I don't know how to. I don't know. Started watching this almost a year ago. Time flies. Can I make more of my time? I mean, maybe. It's the age-old dilemma. As a TA, what class? Integral calculus, elementary algebra, vector calculus, and probability for the life sciences. All of which were interesting in their own way. As a TA, they all presented different challenges. So smart, I predicted it. You did. And I will teach more classes when I'm a GTA in a few months, which is exciting and scary and nerve-wracking. Almost like you like math or something. I did get a degree in it, so you gotta like it a little bit to get a degree in it. GTA. It stands for Graduate Teaching Assistant, but it is also Grand Theft Auto. If you say it in this space, people are gonna, I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. GTA 6 before forging, so true. You like a vroom vroom game? Is that people know GTA 5 for? Just driving cars? I feel like it's mostly the crime. I guess auto is in the name, but Grand Theft is like 2/3 of it. The auto is only 1/3 of it. That's what I know it for. Fair enough. Is GTA 6 ever coming out? And crazier things have happened. We did actually get Silk Song, so I've never played it. Never played it either. I've heard good things. Vroom Vroom game is fun to say. I always associate like Forza with Vroom Vroom game. You know what I mean? Let's get this Prince. Sunny from Air Green Bandana, should I buy it? If you need one. Otherwise, you know. Traw's doing fine on money. But yeah, when I was teaching those courses, it was interesting. Like, probability for the life sciences, I really tried to instill like a sense of checking your work. Because a lot of those people, I think a lot of it's in your head where like I'm bad at math, so like I'm just bad at math. But it's just like you just gotta get accustomed to it. Like I had a lot of people in that course. One of the units was, I think I've told the story before on stream, but one of the units was half-lives. And half-lives are a concept of decay. When you have like an element that's sitting around, there's a lot of memes about uranium-235, but like basically when you have a radioactive element, or you have, in the context of life sciences, specifically for biology, if you have like a medication in the bloodstream, it gets diluted. Every so often, every amount of time, which we refer to as a half-life, the amount that is present, either in existence for radioactive decay or in the bloodstream for medications, halves, which is why we call it a half-life. So if you had a medication whose half-life was, say, 3 hours, that means after 3 hours, only 1/2 of whatever you took to begin with is still present in the bloodstream, and after 6 hours, another half remains, which half of a half is a quarter, and then after another 3 hours, only half of that, so that's 1/8, etc., etc. Anyway, there's a bunch of formulas that govern, you know, how to find out how much would be left after 8 hours of a substance, or, you know, whatever. They're all exponential growth, or decay in this case. So, one unit, I had a question, and it basically asked, how long is it going to take for there to be 30% of what remains, or sorry, of 30% of what you started with remaining in the bloodstream? Or sorry, it was the opposite of this. It was like if you start with blank and you wait 8 hours, how much would be left in the bloodstream? And the answer ended up being like 30%, right? Some people answered a number that was greater than the amount, right? So they were like, well, we started with 100, and then we waited 8 hours, and now we have 130. And, like, it was just a matter of them putting an exponent wrong. Like, they put an exponent that was 1 plus instead of 1 minus, or something similar to that. It was just an arithmetic error. But, like, so many people made the mistake. And so I was just like, guys, this is a very easy thing to check. You know, you don't need, like... it's a homework assignment, so it's not really like high stakes or anything, but I want to like convey to you, you can check this, you can check it. You know, when you get your answer, you don't need to just be like, this is the answer that I got, we're done. You can be like, does this answer make sense? You know, is this what I expect? Should I expect to have more than I started with? No. No, you should. This is when you were tutoring? No, this is when I was like a teaching assistant. So in that course, it was a lot of trying to get people to check their own work. In elementary algebra, it was a lot of trying to get people confident enough in themselves to do math. Because the thing with elementary algebra is it is like elementary algebra. It's like basically counting. It's like fractions and like absolute values. Like it's quite simple. But the people that are in it are usually like, you know, people that are in their 40s or 50s that are returning to college that don't have any like prerequisites or feel really nervous about their math skills because they haven't really done math in years. So it's basically just trying to get people confident enough to it's trying to get them to like lead themselves to the answer, you know, like connect this to a scenario in which that you've lived, you know, like for fractions, how about like a sale price or something like that. You know, it's just trying to get people to not think that they're just very dumb. And then in integral calculus, it's a lot of trying to connect to things that they would have already seen. And then in vector calc, it's a lot of trying to convince engineers that they actually do need to know math in order to be an engineer. That one was probably the most annoying. I fucking hate engineers, I'm sorry to say. When are you gonna play 1.21? It's peak. Never. Also, am I full up on dungeon or No, I'm not. I don't know what the hell that was. NGs suck. Listen. You're right, but I shouldn't say it. Because there are plenty of engineers that are hey, what are we doing? Okay. I'll return to that in a second. Bet you fucking love no more dungeon cheating for the most part. ESP and Funny Map are kind of like basically not cheating. I don't like. Yeah, it makes me happy. Makes me happy that people can't cheat in the game anymore. I don't know. Is that a controversial thing to say? What was I gonna say? Oh, like the thing with engineers, that's cheating, lol. Yeah, but like, it's a little bit of a brain broken moment. Engineers, like I lived with engineers for a long time. They're not all like annoying, but there's a certain section of engineers that are really annoying, and it's the ones that like don't really want to be there. I don't know how else to describe it. Doesn't like increase the run speed at all, it's just QOL. It's just QOL. Oh man. I don't know how else to describe it. Like, there's a lot of engineers that like just every single time you say anything, they're like, when are we ever going to use this? And I'm like, buddy, you're like, ideally for your job, that's why you're taking the course. Like, what are we doing? What's ESP again? Seeing things through walls. Because you don't have a punishment does not mean your actions are not against the rules. It's giving everything's legal when there's no cops around. My brother in Christ, who chose the math career. Well, so many engineers don't view themselves as choosing a math career for some reason. Like, I think, like, maybe a lot of them treat it the same as business, which is like, this is just a way for me to make money in the future so that I can get a do-nothing email job. But, like, brother, you're not in HR. You're not getting a do-nothing email job. You're an engineer. Best case scenario, you're still designing shit. Which, wouldn't it be helpful to, like, know math? Whatever. One of my roommates was like, it was for vector calc, because I ended up teaching him quite a bit of the intro calculus courses, and he was like, when am I ever gonna need to know this for, like, you know, whatever? And I said, well, do you know how, like, shading works? Because it was vector calculus, and it was the unit of normalizing vectors, and I was like, normalizing a vector is how all shaders work. Like, everything is a floor triangle. The floor triangles are pointing in a direction perpendicular to their angle, or perpendicular to their, like if your floor triangle is like this, there's a vector pointing perpendicular to the floor like this, and that's how all of the shading geometry works. That's how the shaders know what angle the floor triangle is on. And then he went and looked it up, and he was like, oh. And I was like, yeah, this is your life, buddy. You're a computer scientist. I don't know what to tell you. Like, computers use math all the damn time. Whatever. And you still understand that their work is for practical applications and not just theoretical cow orbs and vacuums. Well, that's true, but that's why it brings me great joy to be a mathematician, because all of my work is for theoretical cow orbs and vacuums. Anyway, it does make me laugh whenever someone in a STEM field complains about having to do STEM work. I'm like, brother, you're in a STEM field. It also, but then again, it also irks me when people in a STEM field are like, why do I ever need to do anything that isn't STEM? Like, why would I need to take an ethics course? And I'm like, you need to take an ethics course. Please. Otherwise you get like insane billionaires like Elon Musk that are like, I have figured out, which is not true, but even if it was true, I figured out how to go to space, therefore I should be able to determine how society functions at large. No, brother, that's a different thing. Not square. Paro! I have a geometry test tomorrow, and I don't know how confident I am. I believe in you. Geometry is tough because I think it exposes people to proofs like too early. It exposes people to proofs before they have like the necessary background knowledge to be able to formulate that kind of thing. I think you really need a logic course before you take a proof course, in geometry, especially in like a middle school / early high school arena. It's just like, here's a proof. I still haven't had an ethics course. Computer scientists, at least at my university, had to take an ethics course, which I appreciated. But then again, we also had like a core classes where you needed to take them regardless of your major, and there were a lot of like, you know, of the arts involved in that. And every time there was always one person who had a STEM field that I was always like, why do I have to learn history? And I'm like, look around, buddy. Look a fucking round, man. What does ethics courses go over? Well, for specific, I mean, it goes over different things specifically for whatever, like, field that you're in. But computer scientists would go over, like, I don't know, probably a topic at the moment would be AI. They'd also talk about, like, what kinds of things that you should have automated, what kinds of things you shouldn't have automated, the downfalls of having things being automated, the downfalls of having every aspect of society min-maxed. Try to teach people that like what they're doing doesn't just happen in a vacuum. You know what I mean? Like if you create a piece of malware, you're not like completely immune from the results of said malware. You're the one that like created it. You know? It's not just like an intellectual exercise, it's causing it would cause real harm. The things that you do don't happen in a vacuum, basically. And the ethics courses are trying to instill, like, what that means. What your actions would have on the real world. If you were to create them and make them come to fruition. I failed out of a Christian college. Their ethics course is considered of, do you save one unborn baby if it kills 30 children? You're expected to save the fetus. That's fucking insane. So, wait a minute. Your options are, I get to, like, kill a classroom of kids or save an unborn fetus. And the correct answer is to save the unborn fetus? That's crazy. That's just, like, the most insane trolley problem question I've ever seen in my entire life. It was an ethics course. Well, I mean, there wasn't an ethics course for mine. I guess because mine wasn't an applied degree. No, there was. We took a course on mathematical models, which was interesting. We also took a course on lying with statistics, which is interesting. I do love lying with statistics. Because the thing with math is that people think it's, like, authoritative, you know what I mean? Like, if you see it on a graph, then it's, like, completely true, but you can lie with statistics real fucking easy. We call them misleading graphs. A favorite of mine is to normalize the y-axis, so that, like, if you're, like, you know, spending in two different sectors and it's 460 million and 470 million, then, like, the difference would be like this, right? Like, oh, here's 460, here's 470. But if you make the y-axis start at, like, 450, then all of a sudden, whoa, look, oh my god, we're spending so much more. Look how much higher this bar is. Oh my god. Is there, like, the kids were saved but the fetus didn't have a chance to be saved yet, idiot? Oh my good god. That's crazy. That is, I don't even know how to I don't even know how. My mom got kicked out of Catholic school for being a heretic because she believed dinosaurs were real. She later became an archaeological anthropologist, though, so, you know, I guess it worked out for her. What is that? A heretic or an archaeological anthropologist? A heretic is like a traitor, but when it comes to religion, it's like preaching false truths. And at least large sects of Christianity believe that the world was created 6,000 years ago, give or take. So if you believe in dinosaurs, in the way that the fossil record implies, then you would have to believe that the dinosaurs lived 350 million years ago, which goes against the idea that what the Bible says, allegedly, that the Earth was created 6,000 years ago. So that makes you a heretic. You're supposed to believe the Bible over the fossil record. Like, the fossils are there. Yeah, I mean, that's how I view it. It is very interesting. There's a lot of different, like, Christian science that tries to prove how dinosaurs could have existed and the world is still only 6,000 years old, but I mean, it's interesting. Heretic, noun, a person believing in or practicing religious heresy. Heresy, noun, belief or opinion contrary to orthodox religions. Yeah, it's like a traitor, but when it comes to religion. If you believe something that the religion doesn't believe, then you're a heretic, because you're supposed to believe everything that the religion believes. Why would they think the Earth was made that little ago? Well, they think the Earth was made in a week by God about 6,000 years ago, and then right after that, God made Adam, and then shortly after that, they made Eve, and then boom, history. So, but yeah, salamanders, I mean, what about the 4.5 billion years of Earth before that? They don't believe in that. They don't believe that that's real. That's so silly. Look, the more that science improves and the more that things are discovered, the more things fly in the face of religion. You know what I mean? Like evolution flies pretty directly in the face that everything was created in God's image and by God's design. So you'd have to not believe in evolution, which has been a topic of discussion for the past 200 some odd years about whether or not evolution is real. And then if you have carbon dating that says, hey, by the way, you say that the Earth was created 6,000 years ago, this carbon dating says it was made 4.5 billion years ago. You gotta be like, well, that's fake too. Last Thursdayism, they literally state that God made an old world with a fake history, like a sci-fi book talking about things that happened 2K years before the book happens. That's fascinating to me that that's how they retconned that. I think evolution is real, like crabs. I mean, me too, but that's because it's like a scientific fact, and I accept the scientific facts. And that's not to say that everyone who's religious believes these things. It's certain sects, S-E-C-T, sect, sects of Christianity and religions as a whole. There's also an increasing amount of people that like claim to be religious but also don't follow everything to a T. You know what I mean? Like, I had a friend in high school who always said that he was a Christian, but he didn't really believe in any of the... He believed in like the moral beliefs, I guess. Like, you know, do unto others that which you want to be done to you, treat others the way you want to be treated, you know, love thy neighbor, don't covet thy neighbor's wife, that kind of thing. Like, he lived by those rules. Don't attribute to malice that which can be contributed to ignorance, all of those things. He thought those were a good way to live his life, and he adhered to them, but he didn't really adhere to the whole Earth was created 6,000 years ago and the talking snake and everything else. And I don't think that makes him not a Christian. You know what I mean? But I guess there are some people that would consider him to not be a Christian because of that. Carbon dating, and we were again at Half-Lives? Hell yeah. So why 6K years ago? I don't know. What happened then? I don't know. I'm not well versed in the idea. But I think it comes from the fact that the belief is that the Bible is like everything that happened, and the Bible, if you go off of what it says, it's like about 6,000 years ago. Because a lot of shit happened before Jesus, which was 2,000 years ago. So I guess about 4,000 years worth of shit happened, so it's like 6,000 years ago. Where did God come from? God just is, right? God was here before and is here after, and He's just there. Unless I have that wrong too. But I always viewed it as like just God kind of existed. What was before God? Nothing. Right? The Old Testament has this book called Numbers, it's basically a genealogy, and theologians did math to figure out what stuff happened. Ah, how did God come to be? I don't know. I think he's just there. He just appear one day. I think he was just kind of there, and then he was like, time to make the universe, and then he made the universe in like a week or something, and then he kind of took the rest of eternity off. Christian concept of a god is that of an unmoved mover, a creator that always did and always will exist. He's just like, so he's just there. He's just chilling. Okay, there you go. I don't know. It doesn't make much sense to me, salamanders, since I've always been atheistic. But where did he come from? Where did he go? Where did he come from? Cotton Eye Joe. How did he get there? I don't know. I don't know. Who knows these things? I think he's just always been there. There are Christian denominations who aren't literalists. Yeah, there's a lot of different flavors of Christianity. You know what I mean? Like, the only ones that I really have a lot of, like, I don't know, I wouldn't even say knowledge, is just like, the ones that I've been exposed to are my friends in high school were Puritans, and I know you're gonna say, which denomination of Puritan? I don't know, man. And then my ex was a Catholic. So, and I think, no, that might have been it. I think that's it. So that's kind of, it's most what I have experience with. Although I did learn from the fact that my ex was Catholic that they get very upset if you call them Christians. They go, no, we're Catholic. And I'm like, what's the difference? And they're just like, a lot. And then I never really got an answer. But hey, I mean, I'm sure they are different. I just don't know how. I don't know anyone who's Christian, but now I have more questions. I'm sure that the internet has some answers for you, but I really genuinely don't know. What's the difference between? Well, a lot of them started from different things. Like, if you remember Martin Luther, not Martin Luther King, but Martin Luther, in like the 1500s, 1600s. He had a lot of problems with the church, and he said them all, and then he made his own little group. And so those people are Lutherans. There's also there's some Calvinists. I think that's like distinct from Christianity, though. I think Calvinists are distinct from Christianity. I know Martin Luther. We all know Martin Luther. Don't read anything past the 95 things that Martin Luther did. Don't read his other works. They get a little, but hey. Catholics are Catholics, while Protestants are Christian is basically what Catholics say. Protestants say Catholics are cultists. Calvinists are Christians. I mean, my brain glazes over. I would believe goblins more than me. I think goblins has lived it, whereas I have only lived vicariously. As long as a person doesn't force their religion upon others, they can believe what they want. Yeah, I mean, that's what I think. You know? Which I would hope people would agree with, but I don't know. People seem to get very upset about other people living their life in a way that they wouldn't want to. Oh, ramen, but then I want ice cream. That's a hell of a dinner. Methodists, Lutherans, Baptists, and Calvinists are the main Christian sects. Okay, so Calvinists are Christians. Okay. Dilemma? I figured that's what she meant. I mean, I say por qué no los dos. You know what I mean? Nope, nope, nope. Oh, you lied to me. You lied to me. That is so messed up. That is so messed up. What does Felina even mean? I believe the only place that I've seen it is that it is the Breaking Bad finale title, which is a misspelling of the word finale. Latter-day Saints / Mormons and Jehovah's Witnesses are both their own offshoots of Protestantism. Dude, Jehovah's Witnesses, oh my lord. It was really interesting on my drive through the US because like when I got to Utah, everything was Mormon. When I got to Colorado, because okay, in the US, I don't know if it's true everywhere, but in the US, when you go to a hotel room, there's a Bible in the drawer. There's like a hotel Bible. And you know, normally it's just like the Christian Holy Bible, but in Utah it was the Book of Mormon, and in Colorado it was Latter-day Saints. LDSers, as they're known by me. Dictionary says it isn't a word. Ah, that's unfortunate. It is the title of the Breaking Bad finale, though. I'm not lying about that. I would never do such a thing. Bibles and hotel rooms are actually 100% placed by religious charities and not the hotels themselves. The Bibles are from Gideon's International. Oh, they're from Gideon's International? I know them! Okay. That's lore. Thank you for sharing. I'm a pastor's grandkid. My best friend in high school's mom was a pastor. So like I know some stuff, but she left the church in 2018, I believe. I think Trump was her wake-up call. Not immune to her. I mean, like, my mom has quite a few friends that were quite religious before 2016, voted for Trump, because they always vote for the Republican, and then they kind of watched the aftermath of that and had to make a little bit of a reckoning with their own beliefs. It's interesting to see. Didn't farm at all. I lose track of time. You're under no obligation to. Do what you want to do. I didn't do nothing. I see. It's purely jumping on my garden. Sounds like fun. I do that on my private island every now and again. Uh-oh. You're not even obligated to breathe. Just do what you want. Well, you're not obligated to breathe, but I still think you should. No one got this secret? It's like a free secret. It came free with your Xbox. Actually, now that I remember, because I've been thinking about it, the biggest thing that caused her to leave the church was abortion. Because she was like, if you really don't want people like to get abortions, you should be teaching sex ed. And if your goal is to not like kill children, then you should be in favor of abortion, because they typically happen for people that need to have them, otherwise they're going to cause damage to either like the kid or the mother. And I was like, yeah. So she couldn't understand why so many people who she thought should have the same values would be in favor of something that goes against their values. Not too sure what conclusion she eventually reached. Christians love kids a whole lot for people that hate EBT, SNAP, ACA, etc. I do love that one image of all the Republicans praying in Congress, and then they voted to cut school lunches for children in the Department of Education. I was like, is that what Jesus would have done? I feel like Jesus was pretty big on feeding the poor and helping them, but I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. And when Jesus saw the lepers, he said, "Pull yourselves up by your own bootstraps. The world doesn't owe you anything." I think that's what he said. I might be misquoting. Your country's just a psyop, let's face it. Well, my country... yeah. After maxing Abyssal Lantern, where should I put my traps? In Combat 18. I mean, Burning Soul is not a bad place. You could also put them in... I mean, I just keep putting them in Abyssal Lanternfish, to be honest. Because I'm lazy. I can't get Burning Soul, I'm not combat 22 for Crimson Isle. Ah, well then go to the... just keep doing Abyssal Lanternfish then. forgot my follow-up. Well, I hope you remember it. Otherwise, it is a very interesting segue. Oh wow, everyone got in. I thought for sure someone wouldn't get in with how long that took to load this dungeon. Meow. Meow. Oh, yeah, right. Oh. Okay, well, I guess I'll do pipes. How's the weather, guys? It's cold over here. It's getting really cold. It was like a nice day, so I went for a hike just like a few days ago, but it's been really rainy and quite cold here. Which is expected for Oregon. It's not out of the ordinary. But it is a reminder that summer is over and we don't really get much of fall anymore. I wonder why that is. Hate summer's becoming summer for me. I hate summer. Sorry to hear that. Because of the gays, of course. Oh, it's because of the gays. I thought it might have been climate change or something, but I have this long black coat and it's the perfect time to wear it now. Dude, I am gonna be styling I'm gonna be styling because I do love longer like sleeves and everything. I got some fits that I could try to slay the hell out of. I don't know. Top 1,000 salamanders. I mean, I prefer winter over summer, 100%. It's just that I gotta get used to it again, you know what I mean? Like, cause I've been getting used to this whole everything being hot all the time thing. So now I gotta get used to things being cold again. I don't like any season? Oh, well, that's tough. Every season is a great season to look outside and say the weather is bad because of reason. I should stay inside and play video games. So fucking true. Nah, I like hiking. I like hiking. My new trans care doctor, like, I mentioned that I liked hiking, and they were like, I'm they're like, I'm often reminded that some people actually like hiking, and I'm like, it's fun. What the hell? They just shook their head. I love hiking. My bones hate it. Nah, that's fair. I've had to change how I walk to make my bones not hate hiking, and I can't really do like a lot of uphill. I can do some uphill, but not a whole lot. The last time I did a shit ton of hiking was when I went on that cross-country trip, which was like 2 months ago now. I should do some more hiking. I would love to go out to Crater Lake again, but I don't really have a reason to go out to Crater Lake, and it's like a 4-hour drive for me. So it's like it's a long drive to go somewhere that I've already been, and I've done a lot of the hikes of. And the government's currently shut down, so I don't even know how the park is gonna be. That's the wrong Lyra. What are you doing? I use hiking poles and it only does so much. Ah, that's fair. The what? I went up to here. It's the wrong. Did you say the government shut down? Yeah, the government's shut down right now. It's been shut down since the 1st of October. It's been shut down for the past month. I live on 12 acres of mountainous trail forest with a trail on the same mountain next door right now. My backyard is prime hiking area. Basically, I have to spend my time sitting inside. That's crazy. I'm a little bit jealous. You don't have a government right now? Well, parts of it. I mean, you know. Like some things are still running, like the post office is still running, and like, you know, important shit is still running, but the parks are not considered important shit. But yeah, nothing is in session. Congress isn't in session. The senators and the House Republicans are gone. We kept the murder parts because those are the only important parts, to be honest. We did keep the murder parts. That's true. We are still bombing the fuck out of people, which is dope. And I love that. Some of this so casually, it's like a regular thing. It is not a regular thing. The last time that it was shut down was Trump's first presidency. It was also shut down in during the Obama administration. Literally, there's war crime boats in the Caribbean right now. Yes, we are. Yeah, we are committing war crimes right now. But when are we not committing war crimes? This just seems insane to me. Yeah, it's pretty insane. So, if you want to understand why, the government... So, what does Congress do? Congress approves spending. That's what Congress does, right? That's its main focus. I mean, it passes legislation as well, but that's between the Senate and the House. The House passes budgets. So, basically, we have a deficit, and we have an amount that we can spend, right? And we have what's called a debt ceiling, which is that we can't exceed a certain amount of spending, right? The budget has to be below a certain amount of spending, and our budgets, they keep spending money. So how do we continue to make the government function? Well, we all say, you know what, we should raise the ceiling a little bit, right? We're going to spend a little bit more. We know we can't spend more than $10 trillion. Instead of actually raising money through taxes or any of that woke shit, what we should do is we should just say, you know what, we can spend $12 trillion now, and then boom, we pass this new budget, or the same budget that's been going on for years, and boom, we can now spend $12 trillion and we don't have to worry. So you might be thinking, isn't this all just kind of like useless. Doesn't this basically do nothing? We just agree to go further into debt and it doesn't matter, and we just have to do this like vote for no fucking reason. Yeah, of course, it's mainly pointless. But the thing is that it is technically required. You can't spend more money than the government has allowed. So, right now, the Republicans are trying to say we would love to pass this budget and continue spending money, and the Democrats are saying we would not like to do that. And normally this wouldn't be a problem because you only need 50 votes to pass things normally, but for budgets you need 60 votes. So, we cannot agree. The government cannot agree. They cannot, they say, you know what, we actually don't have enough money. The government doesn't have enough money. The government doesn't have enough money to pass the budget that already exists, and we haven't increased the ceiling to take out more debt so that we can continue to pay for the things that we've already paid for. So what happens? The government shuts down. The government does not have enough money to continue operating, so the government shuts down. All non-essential workers are then furloughed, which means they're basically, you know, they're laid off for a time, for an amount of time until the government is back and can continue operating. And other services are not in operation because we cannot pay for them. Now, some things we can still pay for. Some things are required to continue functioning, or else the government, like, you need a government. So some things are, you're allowed to pay for them. But non-essential stuff is gone right now. And the park service is considered non-essential, so the parks are a little bit in disarray at the moment. Yeah. So a lot of people are currently blaming the Democrats for the government being shut down, despite the fact that the Republicans they control the House and the Senate and the presidency. But, you know, such is life. And for what it's worth, not every Republican has voted yes on passing this bill, or on passing this budget, but not that it really matters. It's just political games. So why is there not an agreement? What are the main sticking points? Well, and the Supreme Court, yes, which is technically not a political body, but let's be real. So, what was I gonna say? Oh, the Republicans would like to completely eviscerate healthcare, Medicare, Medicaid, Affordable Care Act. They would also like to completely eviscerate a lot of the funding for other social programs. And they would also like to do a couple of other things, like one of the ones that's important in my life is they would like to prevent the government from giving out any form of gender-affirming care. And the Democrats are basically like, we can't do that. People need Medicare to live. People need Medicaid to live. People need social safety nets. And you also cannot act as a healthcare provider. You cannot determine what people can and cannot get for healthcare. So, we vote no. Still seems like a really stupid to handle these kind of situations, though. It is a matter of desperation. The government does not shut down very often, because politically, it's not good for, I mean, anyone that's currently in office for the government to shut down, because it basically does them admitting that they can't do their jobs. But unfortunately, the Democrats can't do much else, and they have viewed this as kind of their last resort. This is what they can do, and so they're doing it. Should have a theme song. They are shut down to avoid swearing in the last vote to release the... Oh, yes. Yes, that's also true. The current House Speaker is refusing to swear in a member of Congress who won her election, Adelita... I forget her last name, so it's with a G. But, yes, she's they are preventing her from being sworn in, which the exact reason is unknown, but the main reason is that she would be the deciding vote to release the Epstein files, which very obviously Donald Trump is in, and therefore he is preventing from being released. The budget acts like a law that way. It's good that there are democratic elements to prevent that. Yeah, I mean, it works well. I mean, ideally, like, the everything in life comes with costs. The cost of shutting down your own government is high. So ideally, people aren't going to want to shut down their own government. But occasionally, certain things happen where the opposition party needs to be like, no, this is unacceptable. Constitution should have been replaced 20 times over by now. It is a flawed document. Ain't that convenient? Yeah, a little bit, right? We just slapped band-aids on it and said it was good enough instead of actually making something good. Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with the Constitution in theory. I just wish that we would like continue making amendments to it instead of just like pretending that it sits in stone and nothing else can ever happen. I mean, I've always viewed it as a living document. It was made by people who knew it wasn't perfect and they allowed for changes to happen because they knew it wasn't perfect and society would continue to improve and things would change. But for some reason, we have like a large percentage of the population that just continues to want to live in 1776, and I still don't fully understand why. Those papers literally had like 2/3 of the founding fathers saying replace this thing often. I know! I know! Said, responding to Aaron Burr, saying the Constitution is a mess, so it needs amendments. Yeah, I mean, but it's like in theory, you know, in theory we should have been amending it, but we never fucking amend it. We never do. We never amend it, we never change it, and we still pretend that, like, the society that existed in 1776 is the same as the society that exists now. The Second Amendment is a great example of this. The right to bear arms is great when you're bearing, like, muskets and, like, little rifles to stand up to an oppressive government that also uses muskets and rifles. It's a little different now. The government has tanks. And we have semi-automatic weapons. Don't we think we should have changed that? No, no. 300 years ago, someone said that we should do it. So, what can you do? I mean, one of the amendments, the third one, is you will not be compelled to quarter soldiers in your home. Think that's important? Maybe we could have moved past that one. Nah, that's still important. That's like top 10 important. It's like top 3 important, to be honest. I don't know. It's crazy to me. Whatever. Just yelling at a cloud at this point. Years ago, a white man said women and non-whites and non-landowners are free labor for white landowners. Yep. Society's changed a little bit since then, but just wait a couple of years, sure that one is going to come in handy soon. Yeah. I mean, my country, my city is literally invaded right now. The federal government has invaded my city. So that's pretty cool. We got Blackhawks flying over it every now and again. It's quite neat. It's already keeping Gnome from pissing in random federal buildings. Gnome, it is crazy to me that people are chill with Christy Gnome still existing as like a political figure. What the fuck are we doing with like the world? I don't know, salamanders. How is this happening? I wish I had a good answer for you, but I really don't. Like just to put it in perspective, for people that don't know about Christy Gnome, Christy Gnome was the governor of, I don't know, some red state, I forget, and she wrote a memoir. She wrote a little biography, and in one of the chapters, and she wrote it by herself, by the way, it wasn't like someone wrote it to smear it, she published it by herself, and she wrote it, she had complete creative control over it, and she admitted to taking her dog, she said couldn't be trained. She said her dog couldn't be trained, so her solution was she brought it out to her backyard and she shot it in the head and then she buried it. And this person is now the Secretary of Homeland Security. Absolutely insane to me. Not a loss for words. Yep. Yep. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. This is the pro-life party. Allegedly. I don't know. I mean, it's just we're just cooked over here. We're just cooked over here. So basically men exist. For some reason a lot of people have been convinced that the solution to their problems is other people existing, basically. We can solve all your problems if we just get rid of the gays, right? The gays, they're bumming me out. And so I know you're concerned about your financial well-being, you know, you feel like the world's a little bit smaller now, you have a little bit less room to grow, and just you don't have as much money, you don't have as, you know, it's tough. And I'm here to tell you that the reason why you don't have money anymore isn't because of the growing wealth inequality in the country with all of the billionaires owning fucking everything and you will own nothing and you will like it. It's not any of that. It's really the fact that immigrants exist, and they're taking your job, and the gays exist, and they're taking your job as well, and they're destroying you as a person. They want to kill you as a person. The gays, they want to get rid of you, folks. And you know, that's the solution. And for some reason, half the fucking country agrees with that. Well, not half. 1/3 of the adult population. 1/3 voted for that. Another third, a little bit less than a third, voted for not that. And then a little bit more than a third didn't vote. I guess it's too much time. Well, to be honest, it is for a lot of people, considering that mail-in voting isn't a thing. I live in Oregon, where you're required to do mail-in voting. Everyone mail-in votes here. It's been working for us for like half a century, but I guess as of late it's been fraught with fraud or whatever. I don't know. It's a little unclear to me. Problem isn't that I, rich white man, that got all my money by taking all your money, but because that brown/gay person took a tiny crumb of your money. Yeah, yeah. Basically, a large percentage of this country is fine if you... If the government says, we are going to cut your leg off at the knee, but we're going to cut off all of these gay and brown people's legs at the hip, a lot of people are like, sign me up. We got to teach them a lesson. I would love for you to hurt those people and only hurt me a little bit, rather than just have everyone keep their fucking legs. And it doesn't make any fucking sense to me personally, but what am I supposed to do about it? Walmart such Amazon and most of their employees on some form of government assistance. We are subsidizing their wage theft instead of poor people's struggles. Yep. Yeah, it's pretty sad. I mean, the government is currently subsidizing fucking everything. We've bailed the banks out like 3 times. We subsidize the entire pharmaceutical industry, which is currently bankrupting a large percentage of Americans because Americans don't have access to the drugs that their tax dollars go into funding the research and development of. We're also subsidizing, yes, all of the labor force for companies that then... I mean, it's very sad. It's very sad. Voting tomorrow. For what? I don't know. I'm not up to date. The only like election that I've been keeping track of at all is the New York City mayoral election, which I'm very excited about, chat. I am. Main legislative body? Oh, interesting. The only one I keep an eye on is the SkyBlock one. Seems like Aatrox is gonna win. I think it might be rigged though. The government intervention in the U.S. is the market, is that the U.S. government doesn't act in the interest of keeping a fair market to protect their children, their citizens, but in the interest of... Yeah, I mean... Yes, the capitalist argument for why America is currently failing is that capitalism actually would require competition and government intervention in order to keep the fair market alive. I think this is a good argument until you remember that the government and corporations are not separate entities. Like, the reason why that isn't happening is because corporations are paying the government to not police the corporations. If you could create a system in which the government and corporations are entirely separate and the corporations cannot influence the government in any way, then maybe capitalism would work. But I don't think that that's possible. I know. Yeah, you know, you get it. I don't know. That's why I'm excited for Zoran. I am excited for Zoran. I got a DM. This is a good meme. I'll give it a +2. How long have I been streaming? 3 hours. It's pretty solid. It's more than I thought I was going to be streaming today. I may call it after this run. I may go and open chests and then end the stream. Go eat dinner. Play some puzzle games. You know the drill. Truly independent government of capitalists is pretty much impossible. There are nations who have it better or worse. That is true. That is true. I just live in America. So it's kind of, it's all I have familiarity with. Finish my ramen. Huge. No way. Oh my goodness, it's diamond. It's been a while. Issues that also the CIA has ruined every non-capitalist government in the last 80 years. It is really funny to watch people be like, socialism never works. Here, look at the socialist state that the CIA invaded and completely toppled. Oh, I wonder why it didn't work. Hey Lyra, how's the Lyra? It's good. I'm chilling. I'm good. How are you? Alright, maybe not that run. Maybe we can do a couple more. Maybe we can do a few more. Prince. It's Evdia. I know Evdia is here. The evil diamond. Are you feeling evil today? Diamond? Why are there... Okay, I gotta leave. 3 people in that split. I gotta get out of there. So tired, but I haven't seen you streaming in ages, so I thought for a few minutes before I fall asleep. Yeah, I haven't streamed in a while. I just don't... I haven't been playing SkyBlock, and I don't know what else to stream. Do you know what I mean? I might start streaming some other stuff, but I gotta finish. I gotta finish some stuff before that. Hopefully, I'll have it finished by the 3rd. Know how to your favorite salamander? That's rude. Geometry Dash? It's interesting. guess I could stream Geometry Dash. What should I play in Geometry? I haven't played any of the new update, I guess. I could do that. Stream idle games. Yeah, is that the kind of content you want to watch? You like playing Revolution Idle or Antimatter Dimensions or MGU or some shit? It's in the corner. Did you beat the one easy demon that I beat? You owe FD a stream of a game? That's true, I do still owe Diamond a stream of TKR/Megawalls. If I can get like a real Megawalls player, I might play some Megawalls. Maybe I could convince Amy or some shit. I don't know. Once you farm Garden for hours, and then we complain about an idle game. I suppose, but like, do people want to watch me do an idle game? I feel like people know me for SkyBlock, that's why they watch me. Alright, let's open these chests. Do a streaming Bloop Bloop game. That game is very boring. Hey, Master Star. But I could do it, I guess. Thought it was pretty good. It would be funny. It would be funny. I'll give you credit on that one. It would be funny. Good night. Good night, Traw. Thanks for the runs. So me play the game I already beat, I can never move on because my viewer base only likes me for the game that I beat and not for me. You may be right. Remember when you went through in the extremely brief period of going for some specific AP and Megawalls when we played then earlier this year? Oh yeah, I mean maybe I should keep doing that. I don't know. That was when I was in my AP hunting phase, but I'm not hunting AP so much anymore. That was cool. It's quite a bit of profit. Let's play some single player games. You're not wrong. There are a lot of good options. Quite a few that I should be getting through. Happity hop, happity hop. Hoppity happity, hoppy happity. Less so. The question is, what do you like? Well, nah, I can stream some stuff. I have some ideas, but I really do gotta finish some stuff. I gotta finish up some real life stuff that I've been in the process of finishing. But I will try to get it done by the 3rd, and then we can figure out what the hell we do. And that'll be kind of fun. Anyway, I should get going. Thanks for watching, everybody. This is a great username for a friend there. Anime Thigh 68. Yeah, Willow has an interesting name. Alright, bye everybody. Bye. Thanks for watching. Good night, Lyra. Bye. Bye, hand girl. People are calling me hand girl now. It's All right. Bye.